Here we go. The guy with the hose stands on guard so you may better sleep. So while you're standing in your yard and you blubber and weep, while your house is burning down, the blame goes not to him. Put some batteries in your smoke alarm, mate, and you'll never need Fireman Jim!
All right. Fireman Jim is 1023.
Hi, Fireman Jim.
Morning, fellas.
Hey!
Morning.
Man, it's been forever since
It
you've
has
been here.
It has been. I know, but you've been gone. I've been gone. I've been working. You've been working. It's just...
And then we had you scheduled for yesterday, and you had whatever.
I had to work. They called me into work.
So
anyway,
Fireman Jim, enough about the peripheral things.
silly banter.
Silly banter.
You must have a reason for being here.
A lot of excitement. You know, I'm in the far south side now.
Yes.
And there actually are some trailer parks in Milwaukee.
Ooh, are they flammable, Fireman Jim?
Yeah, well, they're flammable, but there's a lot of truth to the stories about the people that live in them. I mean, I've been to a few of the calls where they're nice, normal people. Then there's a few of the people that are just...
Maybe your younger couples that are
They
starting
aren't
out.
too bright. Yeah, which happens to be this call. We went on a medical call. And we got there, and the lady answered the door. We're like, what's the problem? Because we didn't know. And she's like, my idiot boyfriend hacked
That's a good way to start the coverage. My idiot boyfriend.
Cut his tongue off.
What?
And then in the back of your like, okay, let's
Well, we better
separate
come in
you
and
two
take
over
right
right
now.
Yeah.
So he cut his tongue off, and she doesn't even feel bad for him.
Okay, so you get in the house.
Yeah, he's sitting on the floor in the living room, just blood out of his mouth. And next to him is a big economy-sized empty can of beef ravioli. All right?
Okay.
And,
like a number 10 can?
I don't know.
A Sam's Club
big
size?
Sam's Club mega club can.
Like a gallon, huh?
Right.
Okay.
With the lid, almost 7/8 cut, with the lid sticking
Just
up.
flip back so you
Sure.
can eat.
And with a spatula. He had
Oh, jeez.
he had
So
this.
he's eating
He was
uncooked
cold.
ravioli
You
out
can't
of a
get the
giant
story from
gallon
him.
can?
He's just like,
But you're just taking all this in. You see the gallon can of ravioli that's been opened with the lid
Beef
peeled
ravioli.
back. He's got a spatula jammed in there.
The lid on one of those cans would be like the size of a blade
Frisbee.
on a circular saw.
Right. Very good.
Bingo.
And anyways, we couldn't understand. So we knew what happened already. But we're asking her, and she's like, well, yeah, he finished his beef ravioli dinner with the spatula cold. And that wasn't enough of the saucy goodness. He had to lick the lid to get the rest of that saucy goodness off the lid.
Cold,
Oh,
greasy.
my goodness, Fireman
He didn't
Jim.
take just one lick.
Yeah.
He just kept licking.
Like an animal. Yeah.
Oh, even salty, saucy goodness, because after the first lick hit the saw blades. Because it wasn't an electric can opener. It was one of the hand ones that
Crank. Yeah,
right. So
sure.
it left the jagged sawtooth
Yeah.
blades there. And he didn't cut his tongue all the way off, but it was hacked
Was it-
3/4 off.
He was licking so hard he was
It was, and not just a clean cut. There's a bunch of
gouging so
jagged-
more than once?
Oh, yeah.
Was he?
So he's like, oh,
Yeah.
Gotta get more.
saucy goodness.
It's so good it hurts.
Well, gosh, Fireman Jim.
And the boss is going to calm him down because he's, we have to pack his tongue and lean his head forward.
Pack his tongue. What do you mean pack his tongue?
We put bandages in his tongue so he
Did they
doesn't
have
swallow his blood. You don't want to swallow your blood.
I suppose.
So the boss is kneeling next to him. He's like,
You're
You're
what?
I'm standing on my scissors.
You're standing on my cigarettes?
Fingers.
Oh.
The guy was trying to pull away. Couldn't understand him.
You're what?
So
Gosh,
Pact
Fireman
is basically stuck like a tampon in his mouth because it was to absorb all the blood. It's kind of like a bandage that's shaped like
Sure,
one.
yeah.
Lean his head forward and stop the bleeding. Shipped him off to the
Is
hospital.
he going to be okay, Fireman Jim?
I think so. I think
They
they can
sew
save
that
the
thing back
tongue.
on?
I think they can.
Did you
They
tell him
must
to,
have to knock you out for that.
tell him to put his ravioli or noodle-roni or whatever
Into a bowl.
Into a bowl next time. Use a spoon.
Microwave it, for God's sake.
Yeah, so none of those big econo size with spatulas.
Nothing wrong with those. Just don't go licking the saw
Don't
blade
lick
lid.
the lids. Fireman Jim, I have 10.99.
Thanks, Fireman Jim.